Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. It's Mr. Graves at your service. And, today I was just thinking about, well, actually, this was my thought last night. You know what I'm saying? So I was watching the Tyson and Jake Paul um, interview. And Jake Paul went to hand Mike Tyson a pigeon as a gift. And Mike Tyson grabbed the pigeon, felt the pigeon, said the pigeon felt cheap. Make a long story short, gave the pigeon back to Jay Paul. So a couple days after that, I seen a video with a clip with Mike and I think his name is Marco, and Marco asked Mike Tyson about the pigeon, and Mike Tyson said, the pigeon had a disease. And so I thought about it and I said to myself, wow, look how the enemy moves. You see, people will give you gifts, right? But in the midst of these gifts, they curse the gift, or the gift has a evil spirit to it. Often when we receive things from people, strangers, we think, oh, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you watch these clips, and you will see when Jay Paul handed Mike the pigeon, the expression on his face, because I pay attention to everything, body language and all the expression in his face, but he did say, wow, I never seen anyone handle a pigeon like that. Like he seemed shocked that Mike went and touched the pigeon and felt the pigeon, and Mike set the pigeon back in. Then later on, Mike said it was cheap. Later on, and then fast forward, Mike said the pigeon had a disease. Now, mind you, if Mike would have took this pigeon home to his pigeon coop, and that infected pigeon would have affected every pigeon that's in this coop, literally trying to destroy all his other healthy pigeons. This goes to saying one bad apple ruined it for the bunch. But this is how the enemy move to throw you off your pivot, right? Or to throw you off your foot, off your game plan. You see, when people give you things via, if it's, a gift, anything, you know what I'm saying, food, whatever, and you bring that into your dwellings. That's why it's always they say pray over everything. Pray before you enter a building, pray when you wake up, pray before you leave the house. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot, right? Because you want to always ask for protection. And in these situations, the enemy will try to throw you off your game plan by all means necessary. But see, Mike is so wise and intelligent. It was a reason he grabbed the pigeon, felt the pigeon, and then set the pigeon back down, because it didn't feel right. Something in his subconscious, his, as we say, that gut feeling or our intuition, it guides us. You know, granted, Mike can buy his own pigeons. He got a pigeon coop. If he know how to pick pigeons, you know what I'm saying? He know what's a good pigeon. If he wanted another pigeon, he could go buy another pigeon. If you look at it, as they say, play the devil's advocate, okay, that was probably a smart move Jake Paul was trying to pull on Mike, but Mike is too wise. He's a step ahead of him. It was nice, polite, gave the pigeon back. So you got to be mindful of things you accept from people. You know what I'm saying? Everything is not good. You know, people come, oh, I thought about you with, bring you some food. You know what I'm saying? Do you even pray over that food? Is it something you eat? That's why it's not good to eat everybody cooking, because everybody don't pour love into their food. Everybody cook and try to poison you with all type of things. You got to worry about random people coming to you. For males, a female, it's kind of suspicious. She just offering to spread her legs for me. Then you go in that dark hole and mentally you be gone. For females, vice versa. He's coming, he's trying to shower you with gifts, right? Just to get you to spread your legs, and all of a sudden to infect your spirituality or infect your temple, and vice versa. These times, not to mention, it's just a full moon is coming up. A portal was just open, you know. So 1-1 portal, you know. So all these things you have to take in consideration and understand that all gifts are not good gifts. The enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And if Mike would have took that pigeon home, to his pigeon coop, it would have destroyed the rest of his pigeons. You know, and he made a comment, I'll feed it to my hawk. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like that though, you know? But he gave it back. So sometimes you gotta tell the enemy no. Not sometimes, a lot of times, all the time. You should tell him no. You know? And you don't have to be nasty with it, but you send him on his way with peace and love, and he took his pigeon back. And he probably destroyed the pigeon. Who knows what he did with it? But to let you know that you don't, everything don't always come to that same time. It took a different interview to get that, you know, to even bring that to realization. Like, wow, Mike said, nah, the pigeon had a disease, you know, and I'm like, damn. And it dawned on me like, dang, he was just trying to infect this whole pigeon group. He was just trying to throw Mike off his rocket because he know Mike find peace within his pigeons. That's how the enemy work. Wherever he see you find peace or you happy at, he try to destroy it. So he knew Mike got peace within his pigeons. So he want to try to infect Mike pigeons, you know, and it didn't work. Then I seen a picture of him with the rooster hat on his head, like right a little bit after that, you know? And it's just like, wow, you know what I'm saying? The games and tactics people use to try to win. And they'll try at all means necessary. So you got to be mindful of the things you accept from people because the wolf come in sheep clothing. They pretend to act like they cool, they your friend, but deep down inside, they just want victory in the end. But see, man, when you got a calling on you and you chosen by the Most High, God said, touch not my anointed. You know, and we all gonna see how this night goes. You know, but regardless, be mindful of the things you accept from people. Be mindful of the things you bring into your temple. That's your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit, your home. Even people who's riding your car. Be mindful of the food you eat. Be mindful of the things you accept from people because it always is attached to something. And I don't witness this within my own life with things people tried to give me and it was no good. And I realized the red flags within it. And I didn't use it, I didn't touch it, and I tossed it because it didn't make sense. I knew how I felt before I had it, and I knew how I felt once it entered my life. And I shouldn't have never accepted it, but I never used it. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be mindful. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes while we going through something, we don't understand it till after the fact. With that being said, people, peace and love, and remember, any negativity you throw at me bounces off me, sticks onto you.